I am so stoked to be here at the Triller House in Miami celebrating International Women's Month. In your experiences, what have you found has been the most entertaining stereotype?
I feel like with racing, the biggest thing that I get is like people will be like, oh, like Tony's in the race or a girl's in the race, like there's gonna be a big crash. And like at Daytona, it's like notorious for crashes. I'm like, I didn't hit the wall. I got a blowout and I didn't hit the wall. So I'm like, what's up, guys?
There you go.
I guess the stereotype for my studio, for me, it's like only girls do Pilates. The guys feel like insecure going there because like, oh, it's a girl's workout. But really, it's like, get off your shit, put the ego away, and like get your ass in class.
It's also you don't get to show off.
Yeah.
Like I feel like guys are like fucking.
It doesn't look
100
good all the
pounds.
time.
And Pilates is like, I am doing so much. You have no idea. I don't know if this is a gender stereotype, but I think it's a funny thing that I hear all the time that feels based in gender. A lot of the times when I get off of stage for stuff, if there's a heterosexual or somebody who thinks they're a heterosexual person, it's like, oh my god, you're my girl crush. I'm like, in my world, that is just a crush. You just have a crush on me.
In the golf world, it's I've said this so many times now that it's an old white male game.
Yes.
She hits it far for a girl. She
Right.
plays good for a girl, and it's a cool trick shot for a girl. Like no, that's just a dope ass trick. I think just taking away that stigma and just appreciating appreciate game is the most important thing.
Talk to me about something you're passionate about that's bigger than yourself.
I'm a huge supporter of the LGBTQ community, especially in sports. There just needs to be more said about it and more appreciated about it.
Yeah, representation across the board. Obviously, I mean, I am also a queer person, and I think really specifically, I'm very passionate about trans rights, non-binary rights, and LGBTQ youth, especially right now with kids who are not in supportive homes. It's just so important to have messages of camaraderie and hope and icons you can look up to and believe that being you is good.
I think for me, what I'm passionate about is helping others, like healing through movement. So in the studios, like we actually saw people in person. When the pandemic happened, we had to close our studios and we started online workouts. And people that were like, I was depressed, I'm in an abusive relationship. Your workouts every morning is what I looked forward to. It was like the highlight of my day.
I've worked with the Women's Sports Foundation a little bit, and they're so amazing. They help enable women and girls to reach their full potential in sports and just like in life.
And let's get into the super hard-hitting, controversial questions of this interview. Pick 1 out of 3 dips that you could have for the rest of your life and the other 2 never have again between guacamole, hummus, and salsa.
Listen, I'm from Oregon, and you did not include ranch.
If you had the famous DeLorean from Back to the Future, where would you go, and who would you sit down with and have a 10-minute conversation with?
Not that long ago, but to sit down with Kobe. Tell him, please don't go. Please don't fly. And just hang out.
Mine's super obscure and also kind of random, but when I was 14, I was obsessed with this iconic ballerina named Anna Pavlova. She was just like a very subtle, actory, superstar, burlesque dancer of her time. Ballet started as burlesque, so 1400s icon Anna Pavlova.
I would want to sit down with Steve Jobs.
Ooh.
And like really have like I feel like there's so much depth to him that no one's really like got to know.
Dale Earnhardt Sr. is probably like a legend in NASCAR and just like in racing in general. And I think he would just be like the coolest person to talk to.
For all of your fans, what's one positive thing you'd like to leave them?
Don't compare yourself to other people. Just believe in yourself and know that you can do it.
Be present and truly, truly love yourself.
I would, first of all, thank them for being so awesome and loving what I do. Yeah. Sometimes people write me and they're like, if only I could sing like you. If only I could do that, I would do it. And I guess, like, the insight is that I didn't start being any good. You know, I first went on stage when I was really pitchy and, like, just, like, sang with my heart, you know?
I get DMs like that too, like I wish I could do what you do, and I'm like, but you can. Or like I wish I could be like you, but you can and more. Like you don't need to trap yourself in me.
Right.
You can create your own path, you can make your dream happen, do it. Who cares what anybody says? Just make it happen, make shit happen. You can do it.
Day life, these badass, amazing people. We're going to head over to the One Hotel for some amazing lunch, maybe some cocktails. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you. Yes. Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day. Let's go.